Hello, Dollar General friends. I went shopping Tuesday to make a penny shopping video, and I found 49 items. And I came home and got on Facebook and saw where a lot of people were talking about finding a lot of surprise pennies. So I decided to go back out shopping Wednesday, and I found 384 more surprise penny items. So in this video, I'm going to show you visuals and the UPC of all the surprise pennies that I found. Okay guys, we're going to start with the hardware. These pliers I found in the regular section, so you might want to check over there. They have changed the packaging, so there are some that are full price and some that are a penny. There are multiple kinds of pliers. That's the only kind I found at my store. Then we have these Dollar General hardware hooks. We have the large size, and then there is also a small size of the Dollar General utility hooks. And then there is small Vogue hooks. And also you might want to check clip strips around the tool aisle and see if you find these just hanging around where they took them off the shelf but hung them near that aisle because they know that's the kind of stuff people are looking for. And I did find this one package of bumpers, I guess, to put on cabinets. Interesting thing, it was a penny, no penny left behind, so I brought them home. Next, let's look at the party items. There are a lot of party items that have gone to a penny, but there are a lot that have not. There is so much party items in the clearance section. You really just have to pay attention and really look through everything. Make sure you scan it with your app to make sure it is a penny. All of these I got for a penny, but it was very odd. I noticed almost every party item that I found would have multiple barcodes. So most of the items, like these happy birthday banners, and then there were some tablecloths and some napkins that had multiple barcodes, and both UPCs would ring up for a penny. But the frozen party supplies apparently are different. There are some frozen plates and napkins are a penny, and then there are some that have a different barcode and they are not a penny. So you really have to pay attention to the barcodes. Normally when stuff goes to a penny, I just grab one, get them all, because you know it's a penny. Once you've scanned one, you know they're all a penny, so you buy them all. But this time you have to check the barcode on every single item and make sure it matches, because a lot of them have different barcodes even though they are the exact same item. And I will mention, it's kind of hard to tell. These happy birthday plates look the same, but there's a small and a large size, so you do just want to keep an eye out for both. Large party activity kits are pretty cool. Definitely a great item to find for a penny. These are great items to donate to places, people that can't afford party supplies, or to put back for your kids for the future. There's just so many things to do with these. Some of this stuff, like the party favors, would make great donations to schools so that they can put them in treasure boxes in the teachers' classrooms to give to kids to help them, encourage them to behave, I guess. I'll probably be using these frozen plates just to eat off for a while. Why not? It's a penny. Why not just eat off penny party plates every day of the year? No penny left behind. So I brought them all home and I got quite a bit. So many things. Just make sure you scan with your app, of course, because there's a lot of things. The Spider-Man, I've seen where people are finding some that are a penny, some that aren't a penny. So you do have to scan every single item, of course, as you always should. I do want to point out with these tablecloths, some of them look exactly the same, but they do have different barcodes. For example, this neon green and this lime green look exactly the same, but they are both a penny. Because some stuff looks exactly the same, but somehow it is not exactly the same. It can get pretty complicated when you're going through a whole lot of stuff and trying to find things. This is one of those weeks where you want to scan every item that you find in the clearance section. This is no exaggeration. It's a great idea to scan them all. This is an item that, as you see, there's two different packaging, so there's two different barcodes. They have the Dollar General party, and then I think they changed to the 321 party. So there's different barcodes on so many of these items. We've got some fancy pinkies up napkins. I don't really like party napkins. I just don't feel like they clean very well. I feel like they're kind of useless, honestly. So I'll probably donate all these. I don't I don't like these kinds of napkins. They just annoy me. But like I said, no penny left behind. So you still bring it home and you find someone to give it to because it was a penny. So you can't leave it. A lot of frozen tablecloths. You can see different characters at the front, but they're all the same tablecloth. You just got to make sure the barcode matches. There's frozen tattoos. These are a really cool item to donate to schools, to hand out to kids, or to give to a kid. You could even use them as a stocking stuffer. Same with these bracelet kits. These are great. They'd make a good little gift. Maybe donate them to Toys for Tots. Stuff them in shoe boxes for Christmas. So many options with a lot of this stuff. If you don't have a use for it, you can find a way to donate it to someone who can use it. So these items are really great. Some of them, I did find some stuff that's actually useful. I'm pretty excited about that, but I did find a lot of things that are more the kind of thing you don't really need 20 of. So it's nice to have somewhere that you know you can donate things to get rid of all the extra, because this stuff really starts to pile up if you find a whole lot of it. It's nice to find a lot of it, but then you have to figure out what to do with it, which sometimes can be not so nice. The next thing I want to talk about is these earpod covers. There are several different colors of these, and all of them but one was ringing up a penny for me. For some reason, the hot pink is still full price. So if you go to the shelf and you find a lot of these, do not grab the pink ones. Maybe scan them in your app. Maybe they're a penny in your store, but they were not in the multiple stores that I found them in. So the blue, the white, the purple, and the black are a penny, but for some reason, the hot pink looking ones are not a penny. So very odd thing. Definitely pay attention to that. Now let's look at some coloring books. You definitely want to go through and scan all the coloring books that you find in your clearance section. There is a lot more out there that I did not find, so this is just a few visuals, but you definitely want to make sure you scan all the ones that you find. Sometimes they'll have these 25% off stickers, so you know they're actually on clearance, but a lot of times they don't say it at all. So you might find yourself going through stacks of coloring books and scanning lots of them just to figure out what is or isn't a penny. These are just the only ones I found in my stores. If you can't tell, I am filming this in my driveway. It's the one spot I knew I had enough space to pull out all of these items and sort them and make sure I could show each individual item for a minute. This was the quickest way I could get it done. So you can also hear my dogs occasionally barking, and you can hear the wind blowing because I am outside. But this was just the best way for me to make this video and get it done quickly and get it out as soon as possible. I know these visual videos really help people out, so I really wanted to make sure I shared all the things that I found. I might go out later in the week and find some more stuff. If I do, I'll add that to another video. I will say I found a lot of hair color that was full price, but these are all the ones that I found that were a penny. I found a lot of craft items that were full price, but I saw a lot of people in Facebook groups that found a whole lot of craft items. So I hope you find more than I did, because I did not find a lot, but definitely make sure you scan. There's lots of different colors of this tape. I only found these 2 different colors, but there's a lot of different ones that are ringing up a penny. Make sure if you find some in your clearance section that you definitely scan those. Here's an item you can never have too much of. Disinfectant. It's lavender scented, it's Gonzo branded, and it's a penny. There are a few as seen on TV items that you can look for. I only found 2 different ones, so I'm going to show you visuals of those, but make sure if you find as seen on TV products that you scan them. If you find them in your clearance section, you might look out and find some pennies. There's a lot of them. There's so much stuff right now. I saw somebody say that there's over 1,300 items on this surprise penny list. So there's a lot of things to find. So this is definitely not all the visuals. This is just what I found in my stores that I went to. Now let's look at some health and beauty items. I will say I did not go through all the makeup because I find that incredibly tedious, and they have a lot of bins full of makeup in the clearance sections, but I'm just not very interested in makeup, so I did not dig through that. If you are a person that wants to find makeup, definitely make sure you dig down to the bottom and scan it all. There is a lot of makeup that has gone to a penny. I just didn't have the patience to go through it all and scan it all, so I didn't go through that. I know there is another, I think there's 3 different Polydent products that went to a penny. This is just the only one I found. I will say I found a lot of this travel size conditioner, but most of them were missing their stickers on the back because they've been around for so long that they've already lost their UPCs. If you can get the employees to scan the one with the sticker for the ones without the sticker, maybe you can pick them all up because it's still a useful item to have. You can't go wrong with penny conditioner. That's definitely something useful. I like when the penny items are actually something worth picking up, something that's actually useful. It's all worth picking up because you can find someone that needs it, but sometimes some of this stuff does seem a little bit pointless. I did find this one surprise penny item on Tuesday. All the rest I found on Wednesday when I decided to go back and scan more stuff because so many people were finding stuff. And the rest of this stuff is recently pennied items, but I want to talk about where I found them. These 3 bags of candy look like regular shelf candy, but they are all ringing up as Halloween candy. The Smarties on the regular shelf don't say $2 at the top. That's how you know which bag is a penny with those. This just isn't a regular shelf item. Neither is this one, so you might find those. Keep an eye out for that. These are from the penny list this week. Just make sure you check every clip strip you find. I found all these citronella bug things from a couple weeks ago next to some clothing in a store. These lighters were on the Christmas aisle. I did find the torch flame. That's the one you want to look for with those. And then there is an easy squeeze that is also a penny. So you definitely want to make sure you look for both of those lighters. They're mixed in with a lot of full price stuff. And then I did actually find some of the pepper spray that was a part of the back to school hardware that is a penny now. And I do want to mention, if you like to go to the U-Scan to check out to buy your penny items, if you buy the pepper spray or the lighters, it will ask for an employee to come to the U-Scan to approve the purchase. If your goal is to avoid the employees by going through the U-Scan so you don't have to talk to them about your penny items, you might not want to pick up the pepper spray or the lighters. All of these candles are green dot items. When you flip them over to the bottom, you do see the green dot next to the price. But all 3 of these from the front just look like basic candles. So I found these mixed in on the regular home good aisle with the regular candles. So definitely keep an eye out for these because it can't be just my stores that missed it and mixed them in with all the other candles. This was on the regular home good aisle. This is a green dot base. Definitely keep looking for those green dot items that are mixed into the home goods stuff that they don't realize was summer items, because you're gonna find some more pennies over there. This Halloween candy was mixed in with the Christmas candy. These Kit Kats were on the toy aisle. This mask was at the U-Scan. You just never know where you're gonna find penny items. I did find these Sharpies mixed in on the regular school supply aisle with the other Sharpies. Look for the individuals that say Mystic Gems next to Sharpie. There's several different colors. You might find those mixed in. Those are a penny. These yellow dot items I found in the regular clearance section. This Halloween bottle was mixed in with some of the new Christmas water bottles, so keep an eye out for anything with pumpkins on it. I found this random hat on a random display. You never know where you're going to find stuff, so just make sure you look high, you look low, and you look everywhere you go, especially this week, because there are so many penny items to find, guys. I hope this video helps you out. I hope you find a lot of penny items, and until next time, bye.